A Georgia man, Jonathan Bates, has been sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his wife, Cynthia Bates, in a tragic case that unfolded in front of their two young children. The 2017 crime, followed by years of legal delays and fugitive run, ended this week in a Paulding County courtroom where justice was finally served. On the day before her death, Cynthia had told Jonathan she wanted a divorce. Friends and family described the marriage as trouble, with tension building for months. The divorce announcement became the breaking point. The following day, the couple's argument turned physical in their home. Prosecutor revealed during the trial that Jonathan pushed Cynthia during the fight, causing her to fall backward and hit her head on the edge of court. The impact was fatal. What made the situation even more heartbreaking was that the couple's two children were present and witnessed their mother's tragic death. Authorities later described the children as key witnesses in the case. The road to justice for Cynthia's family was far from straightforward. Initially, the case seemed to be heading toward an unsatisfactory resolution. Paulding County Chief Judge Tony Beavers dismissed the murder charge against Jonathan Bates and downgraded it to battery. This decision infuriated Cynthia's family. They believed that the seriousness of her death and the evidence surrounding it were being ignored. Determined to seek justice, they launched an online petition demanding the judge's removal from the case. The petition gained significant traction, collecting over 11,600 signatures. Under increasing public pressure, Judge Beaver eventually recused himself from the case. It was later revealed that the judge had a personal connection to Jonathan's family, raising questions about its impartiality in the initial handling of the charge. Adding to the family's frustration, Jonathan Bates failed to appear for a critical court hearing in 2022. Instead, he disappeared, evading law enforcement for 18 months. The manhunt for Bates stayed on, and Cynthia's family executors awaited his capture. In April 2024, after nearly 2 years on the run, Bates was finally located and arrested. His capture reignited hope for justice and brought renewed focus to the case. With the new judge overseeing the case, a grand jury indicated Bates on murder charges. The trial that followed was both emotional and detailed, shedding light on the events leading to Cynthia's death. Testimony from the children, forensic expert, and Cynthia's family painted a clear picture of what had happened. The court heard how the diverse conversation had escalated into violence, leading to an avoidable tragedy. Cynthia's family took the stand to share how her death had impacted their lives. They described her as a loving mother and a bright spirit whose life was cut short. Their emotional statement highlighted the devastating ripple effect of domestic violence. On January 17, 2025, Jonathan Bates was sentenced to life in prison. During the sentencing hearing, the courtroom was filled with both relief and sorrow. Cynthia's family expressed gratitude for the verdict, but emphasized the pain they had endured throughout the lengthy process. Justice took a long time, but we finally have some closure, a family spokesperson said after the hearing. Cynthia's family has since turned their grief into action, advocating for the greater awareness of domestic violence and calling for reform in the justice system. They believe her case highlights the need for stronger protection for victims and more transparency in the judicial process. The petition they started to remove those behavior not only gained attention but also brought wider awareness to issue of judicial bias. Advocates have pointed to Cynthia's story as a case study in the challenges families face when pursuing justice in domestic violence cases. While Jonathan Bates began his life sentence, Cynthia's family continues to honor her memory. They have spoken about the importance of supporting domestic violence survivor and urging anyone abusive relationship to seek help. Cynthia's death served as a tragic reminder of the consequences of unchecked domestic conflict, Her family hope her story will inspire others to speak out against abuse and push for systemic changes to protect vulnerable individuals. After years of heartbreak and uncertainty, the resolution of his case marked the end of a long and painful journey. Justice, though delayed, was ultimately served, bringing some measure of peace to those who loved Cynthia.